Well, hello there, Almost Stock. How you guys been? I know it's been way too long, but I've had a lot of stuff go on and just trying to keep afloat right now. But I've been tinkering. Oh, this light is horrible for lighting. I've been tinkering on. Ooh. Okay, out of the way. I've been tinkering on this cross brace with a drift truck. This is what I construed at some point during this, and that worked for a long time, but it's ugly and I hate it, so I've been making this. This piece. That's just a cross brace underneath the oil pan. Should work out well. I've been fixing my Pop's plow truck here. Whole front end had to come apart for an axle seal, an inner axle tube seal. But yeah, meh, nobody cares about a plow truck. But, so I got the aluminum block on here. I don't remember what we did last, so I'm just gonna talk. I did the heads, those are together. Stainless steel valves, BTR springs, titanium retainers. And then I got the rocker shaft conversion kit for those heads. Once I can afford the bottom end for this. I need pistons and rods and $1,000 are the ARP studs for the head studs and main cap studs and rod bolts. Anyway, most of everything on the frame is welded and done. The last thing I will have to do, other than that cross brace I'm building now, which I'll put a picture in right here, but it goes under here. Last thing I gotta do is another bar somewhere here, wherever it needs to be to mount the fuel cell that I haven't purchased yet. Man, just a lot left to do. Not enough money to do it. But I got the box. And I did strip most of the cab. It still needs another one, but I found a place that can sandblast, which will give me a better surface to adhere paint to once I get to that point. It's about $600 to $800 to do the entire cab and frame. And I think that's what I'll save up to do. Because this was $100 with the aircraft stripper and it's not done yet. And by the time I get done buying enough to finish it and the time and the chemicals that I'm breathing in aren't worth it. So I'm not doing that. I'm gonna save up for sandblasting. Whoever I paint it will probably appreciate that much better anyway. I did decide something. I have the heater core box up there, and the only thing that I was feeding air to was the center vents and the defrost. And that box and where the piping has to come out in the firewall I don't like. So I'm probably gonna make a heater core box. I have some aluminum plate. I know it will retain heat and whatnot, but it'll be up in here anyway, out of any foot space, but I want to utilize just that entrance instead of having to go through that one. And then I went through this one, which had a rubber hose clamp literally right here. So if that would have burst, hot coolant would have been all over my foot. And that's just no bueno. So I think I'm going to build a different box, and I might use some intercooler tubing for the fresh air side to it. And I found these really cool like 3-inch tube blower fans, and I think I could make something a lot better. I just need it to blow heat on the windshield during events where it's foggy or You know, if I decide just to winter beat this thing. That'll never happen. But anyway, I'm gonna keep tinkering with that crossover brace, and let's see what we get. You guys, too much stuff in here, man. Alrighty, I will get back to this. Couple little more tack welds. I've been pleased for the insides here. And I haven't decided if I want to build a little skid plate off of this a little bit, or if I just want this bar. But once I finish plating this, the sides and the inside here, and tack that up, I will see what we get. The lighting's better this way. But yeah, I think it'll work out. Drilling the holes is going to be fun. I got a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. There'll be 8 holes. But yeah. Alright. Keep you updated. Well, just my luck. You know, almost stock way. My ground clamp just broke when I tried to put it on here. Luckily, I just so happened to have one in a box, and just so happened to have some wire. We're gonna make a new ground cable real quick. Now that I have a new ground clamp, I'm going to weld this. Tack it together, I mean. Just keep piecing it together until it's done, and then I'll tack it off. Or weld it off. But yeah, cool. New ground clamp. And it's thicker, so it might last longer. And longer. Ha! Cool. Alrighty. So, I got that. And some horrible lighting again. I got this all tacked up. I kind of like it. I don't think I'm gonna do the skid plate. I might, I don't know yet. But yeah, I'm gonna drill some holes in this and test fit it, and then we're going to finish weld it. Or I'll weld it then drill it. I don't know yet. One of the two. But yeah, cross member is getting there. Well, I drilled some holes, but one of them's off and I can't get the bolt through, so I'm probably just gonna plug weld it and re-drill it. But I gotta run with my pops to go pick up some stuff, and then I'll either be back or we'll see you next time. Well, I've tried to fit this thing multiple times, and what's happening is that when I plated the outside, it's 1/8 wider on both sides than it's supposed to be, and where the old torsion bar mounts are right here, that cylinder of metal, it's too wide, it don't slide up in there. So I gotta cut those off and plate it from the inside, or on the inside section, which I cut one off and I'm most of the way through the other one. Cut that off, and I'll just plate it on the inside like I did these. And then it should fit up in there. But I'm gonna cut them off and test fit it again and then plate it. But here we go. And I drilled these holes bigger, which is fine, because they butt out on the outside of them anyway. Once it's crimped down, it ain't gonna go anywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that other side off. Alrighty. So I put those in the ends instead of on the outsides. It fits. This is the front. So I need to finish weld this up and do a little bit of grinding and painting, and that's warm. But yeah, other than my lighting here, worked out nice. And this is definitely heavier than this, so even more lighter. Sweet. Outsides are done. Just got to do the insides here on both sides and the outside cap, and she'll be done. Grind it and be done. Alrighty, so I finished this, ground it down. I'm not happy with all these little pinholes, so I am probably gonna definitely go back, fill those, and then flap wheel them. So this all looks like one solid chunk. Got some divots in here I gotta fill in. Here's kind of ugly, but overall, I'm really happy with that. That looks a hell of a lot better than this chunk of steel that was in there. Like this. So this was in there. This was in there and in front of the sump. This will go under the sump. And I really feel that looks a lot cleaner than this fucking thing. So, there's that. Sorry for the lighting, but I'm gonna keep filling these and grind it. But I'm done for the day. This is what you guys will see. If I remember, I'll show you when it's done and in there and painted. But That's it for today. I'm out of time. Pop's got all them U-joints out. I helped a little. I'm just tired of working on this thing, but needs to get done. But yeah, so you guys keep on keeping on, have some fun. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell so once every 7 months you see a video. But alrighty, till next time, keep on keeping on.